Welcome to Real Talk Thursday. The sin you refuse to kill will eventually be the sin that kills you. That might sound strong, but take a moment and think about it. Sin never comes into our lives loudly. It comes quietly, slowly, one small choice at a time. At first, it doesn't feel serious. We tell ourselves, it's just this once, I won't do it again. It's not that bad. But sin never stays small. When we allow sin into our lives, even a little bit, it begins to grow. It consumes us, it overwhelms us, and eventually it damages our relationship with God. The sin you refuse to cut off becomes the very thing that cuts you off from God. Every time we sin, something inside of us dies. Sin's purpose has always been the same: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. James chapter 1 verse 15 says, "Then desire, when it has conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death." Sin leads to death, not always physical death, but spiritual death, a slow dying on the inside, a loss of senses, a loss of closeness with God. We see all of this through the Bible. In Genesis, the moment sin entered, death followed. In Romans, we are told clearly that the wages of sin is death. Let me give you an example. Sin is like weeds in the garden. At first, it's just one small weed. It doesn't look serious. You think, I'll deal with this later, but weeds grow fast. They steal nutrients, they choke healthy plants, they stop good things from growing. If you don't pull weeds out by the roots, they spread and take over the whole garden. That's exactly how sin works. It starts small, one compromise, one secret, one habit we keep justifying. But if we don't remove it at the roots, it begins to choke our spiritual life. It steals our joy, it blocks our growth, it builds distance between us and God. Eventually we feel overwhelmed, stuck, ashamed, and unsure of how to even come back to God. That's why we cannot tolerate sin, not even a little bit. The moment we see it, we must cut it off. Not tomorrow, not later, immediately. We must cut off the desires, cut off the temptations, cut off the things that lead us into sin in the first place. Because if we don't kill sin, sin will kill our walk with God. So today I pray that God gives us the eyes to see the areas in our lives that we need changing, that we would not ignore sin but confront it, that we would not hide from God but run to Him. Thank you so much for listening. Share it with someone who might be struggling. I pray that each of us would not only recognize sin but have the courage and strength to cut it off immediately. God bless you.